Monday. Welcome to December. Welcome to Cyber Monday.
Did you give it a Monday or not?
No, I'm not giving it a Monday. Not after a long holiday week and we're back at it.
Yeah, and no worse to wear. It's Kurt and Jen. This is our pod/video cast. Thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed a little long extended weekend there without us interrupting your day and interfering with your happiness. Actually, no, we embellish the happiness. That's right.
We welcome your happiness and we give you ours.
There you go. It's
On
a transfer
demand.
of happy.
Whenever you want.
Yes, as always, please like, love, smile face, whatever you want to do. We'd be happy to have that. That's all that we ask. No money, no dollars, no chickens, no cows.
Yeah, it's free to hit that little subscribe button or the follow button, and it's really quick.
Exactly. So first day of December, here we are, and it is also Cyber Monday. We're going to cover those things a little bit today on the show, along with things to look forward to in December.
And leftovers for Thanksgiving. Should we be throwing them out yet?
Nah, you got another month or so, right?
Yeah. Best Christmas songs ever.
Yes, which of course there's going to be some disagreement from me and I think you. Fresh Christmas and holiday music, fresh Christmas and holiday movies to watch, and finally foods you could eat every day and not get sick of. That was our question for the weekend, and here we go.
Kurt, first tell me what your highlights from the weekend, from the holiday, from the weekend, from all the things.
Highlights.
Yeah. You had dinner with your mother-in-law, right, for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we had the traditional Thanksgiving lasagna. It was wonderful.
Homemade or did you buy it?
Oh, come on. We're talking about my wife here. So it was all homemade. Yes, made by hoes. And no, that's not what that means.
I was going to say, did you say what I thought you said? That's rude.
Homemade. Yeah, it was, it was really kind of quiet. The highlight, honestly, the Seahawks win was pretty good.
Yeah, I have that in the whole, like, we could talk about that right now, that the first shutout in 9 years, 0-26 against the Vikings.
Wow.
Like, they're killing it. They're killing it this season.
Yes, they're looking, they're you know what, dare I say, the team to beat? Okay, one of the teams to beat. We'll put it that way. Maybe not the team to beat. So that was cool. And the other excitement was remember I had that blowout in my old work van? Yeah, so I got I decided it was time to get new tires all around, right? One of them blew out. So it's like, anyway, thank you, Costco, for getting me in for the appointment to get the new tires put on. What I neglected to do, I was like, okay, I want this set of tires. There you go. They were quite happy to put them on. I did not point out to them that one of the tires was a spare tire because it's a full-size spare. So I needed to tell them that first. The actual tire that was on the van is in the back of the van because it blew out, right?
Yeah.
They needed to put that one on with a new tire on it, that wheel on with a new, but I neglected to mention that. And so I came out at the Costco, which, by the way, when you're having your tires replaced and they tell you it's a 2 to 2.5 hour wait, you tend to go into Costco and spend some money. I think it's shenanigans right there. But
choices. Hashtag life choices.
So I said, did you happen to realize that was the spare and it's my fault completely? Yeah, we didn't catch that. Sorry. So I got to go back to Costco now and have them just swap out the spare tire and whatever.
Wait, I thought you got new tires all around. So why do you need to have them swap one?
I got new tires all around, but the spare tire wheel is different than the other wheels. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
It's pretty much an aesthetic thing. Also, I need to have a new spare, put underneath it. So that's my excitement. That was a very boring story to start things off, and I apologize for that. Let me hear some of your stories.
Well, I spent Thanksgiving with our good friends, the Alls, and we did some puzzles and we planned their little anniversary party that they're having. And then we had a wonderful, like, warm my heart family dinner on Saturday. That was our Thanksgiving because our kids were off doing other things.
Okay.
On Thanksgiving. And
was it traditional stuff, turkey and everything?
Oh yeah. Turkey, stuffing. I mean, I made some bougie stuffing, Kurt Cruz. And then I did some online shopping. I actually went to 3 different malls, which was crazy, but I was trying to find a ring and a wedding dress.
Oh, you're getting married?
Yes.
Wait, shut up. Wait, hold on just a second. You don't just drop a bomb like that. You, just so everybody knows, both you and your boyfriend, hot firefighter Pat, were like, yeah, nah, not getting married again. We're happy with our little communal relationship here. It's pretty good. You decided to get married?
We have been talking about it, like we both said, I said never and he said never say never, but I don't need that piece of paper because it doesn't really mean anything, because look where it got me. But we
Right.
just decided that we're building this future together, and we're building a house together, and we're building our wills, and it turns out that little piece of paper makes life a little easier when you're building a life together.
It does. Well, that's fantastic news. Thank you. I mean, congratulations. I'm surprised just because you were so dead set against
I know.
doing that again.
Go together like
Well, good for you
and
guys.
carriage.
Yeah.
And this is where they're like, by the way, do you still DJ wedding dances, Kurt?
No, but you better be there. It's going to be on 2/6/26.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you like
Well,
that number? 2/6/26?
I like it. Let me know if I can be of any assistance outside of I'm
Thank
going to
you.
be I'm going to be your maid of honor, right?
Right.
Okay. Wow, that's great.
Thanks. Okay, moving on.
No, I don't want to move on. That's such big news.
I know it's exciting. I wanted to call and tell you, but I'm like, I should do it on the show.
That was, you know what, from a entertainment standpoint and from a radio standpoint, that's the way to do it. You're right. Save it for the air. So, but he didn't get a ring, no ring or anything like that.
There was
yet.
no big proposal. No big proposal. He's like, I would marry you today, but he's like, I just I don't have the capacity to think about details for a big wedding. And
Okay.
I don't want to, and I certainly don't have the capacity to try to figure out some big grand proposal. And I don't want to disappoint you. I mean, there's so many things about it. I'm like, I don't need a big proposal. Like, let's just get married. We'll just get married. I mean, truth be told, when we first like early conversations, he and I had brought it up again, just saying like, where are we with it? After some time had passed, we were in the bathroom and he was getting ready to get in the shower and he started to get on one knee. I'm like, don't do that right now. All naked and stuff, because I felt like really I should have just let him do that, but I felt like maybe that I was pressuring him because I brought it up. So anyway.
Well, but a naked proposal, that would be kind of an interesting story.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank
All right,
you.
we will move on, but I'm so happy for you guys. That's
Thank
awesome.
you, Kurt Cruz.
Okay, and remember, you're not too old to have babies. That's what you always say to me, so I'm just saying.
Well, yes, I am.
So am I. That never stopped you.
No, boys are never too old to have babies. Girls, the factory like involuntarily shuts down. Right?
You're like, look at Tony Randall. Look at Robert De Niro.
Okay.
Zootopia 2 was the big movie for the weekend, dominating. It trounced box office. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry.
It did. It trounced things. I mean, people were surprised by this. Zootopia 2 earned a slew of
superlatives.
What does that mean? What's the definition of that?
Well, it's like a regular latives, but it's super latives.
Okay. So they got the highest global debut of 2025 and the #1 movie globally, domestically, and internationally for the weekend. Now, what I should have gone back and looked because I don't know what Wicked opened up at, because I feel like
it was about. I thought Wicked was about 150 million too.
Okay.
And worldwide, as I recall, it was just last week. I think it was like 220 million worldwide and 150 in the United States, something like that.
Anyway, yeah, yeah. And it's
so this one,
a lot of like good. If it has a score of 91% on Rotten Potatoes, is that good?
you're so cute, Rotten Potatoes. It's yes, that's good. Bigger number is better. Yes.
Okay,
that's really good.
The critics are loving it. I can't wait to see it. I mean, the first one was pretty brilliant.
Would you pay to go see that in the movie theater as a grown-ass adult?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And we already talked about the Seahawks. That was almost. I almost felt sorry for the Vikings.
No, don't do that. No one would feel sorry for the Seahawks.
Almost. Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's right. I cut my hand putting together something. And look at that I got little heart band-aids on.
What were you putting together?
I was putting together a playpen for the pups. Our foster pups.
I thought you were going to say for a baby.
Get that out of your brain. Yeah, and it turns out that if you're using a box cutter, you have to be careful if your hand slips and you stab your other hand with the box cutter.
Ouchie.
Too much information already?
Oh,
Okay, all right. Things to look forward to in December, everybody, because it was me this time, by the way, and it rarely is, that I said to Jen this morning, really, December already?
yeah. I'm usually the one saying this, and you're making fun of me. But yeah, we have one more year, one more month left of the year, I should say.
Let's hit these real quick. In sports, you've got the bowl games coming up. The college sports, college football's bowl games that kick off December 13th. NFL and NHL action all month. By the way, the Kraken lost last time we saw them Saturday night. They lost and it was bad, 4-0. I didn't like it against Edmonton. They should have beat Edmonton. The MLS Cup for soccer goes down on Saturday, and the third annual NBA Cup tournament runs through December 16th. So if you're into sports, you got a lot of stuff to look at.
And in theaters, the big ones this month are Avatar, Fire and Ash. I didn't even know that there was another Avatar opening.
Right.
And the SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants.
Did I ever tell you?
Those both open on the 19th, by the way.
Did I ever tell you that the blue people in the Avatar movies creep me out, and still to this day, I just don't know why they look creepy to me.
You watched the movie?
Yeah, I watched the first one in 3D, and I was like, oh. And so you think at some point it'd be like, yeah, they're just blue people. I don't, for some reason, they look creepy to me, and I have no desire to see that movie. That's what I'm saying. However, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, which opens on Friday, that's a happy, fun one.
Is that
Freddy?
Is that like Freddy Krueger?
I believe so. Also, the release of both Kill Bill movies, running 4 hours and 35 minutes. They're putting them both out together, I guess.
I have a friend that's going to see that. Who did I talk to? They were like, I can't go out with you, sorry, on that day because we're going to see both Kill Bill movies. I'm like, what?
That sounds like a Carrie and Randy thing, but maybe it's not. Timothy Chalamet plays a professional ping ponger in Marty Supreme. Jack Black and Paul Rudd star in Anaconda, also out on Christmas Day.
Fun. What about TV?
The Rockefeller Christmas tree lighting is Wednesday on NBC. And then what else? There's some other TV things, Jen.
Oh, the docuseries, Taylor Swift, The End of an Era.
Yeah.
I probably will watch that. Hopefully with Macy.
I might watch that too. She's a good entertainer.
Fallout season 2 starts on the 17th, and the second half of Stranger Things season 5 kicks off Christmas Day. I mean, lots of people are talking about season 5, the first half.
Right.
They divided it up to create some more talk and buzz and all the things.
Talking buzz, right. Holidays, of course, ton of holidays in December, Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, other things. And tomorrow, we should remind people, is Giving Tuesday.
And National Ice Cream Day on the 13th. Let us not forget that, because that's one of my favorites.
That's right up there with Giving Tuesday, National Ice Cream Day.
Right.
Got to have your priorities. And I also need to correct something from the last show. We were talking about the new Professional Women's Hockey League, and our team, the Seattle Torrent, had their home opener on Friday, which they did not win, but it was okay. It was great to see. They actually set a record for was it for women's? It couldn't be for all of women's sports. Must have been for women's hockey. Anyway, 16,000 people came on Friday, and that was a record. But I was under the impression, I didn't even know about this women's hockey league, which it's been together for a couple of years now. I think they started in 2023.
Oh, because you were thinking this was the debut of the actual hockey league. The debut of our Seattle Torrent.
Yeah. And I feel badly. I should have known about the women's hockey league prior to now, but sometimes you miss a few things. Anything else you want to talk about? Ugly Sweater Day on the 20th?
No, nothing else.
Okay, we're good. All right. Oh, wait.
I didn't realize this. The last day to eat your Thanksgiving leftovers is today. I guess mine would be, what, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's 5 days. Okay, so Saturday was mine. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is mine. Okay.
What are you counting off 5 days?
Well, because if they're saying that their last day to eat Thanksgiving leftovers is today, my Thanksgiving wasn't until Saturday, so I have some extra days for mine. But if you celebrated Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving, which was Thursday, check. Yes, thank you, Kurt Cruz. Technically, you should be done eating your leftovers today because it's been 4 days since Thanksgiving.
I that's I'm sure that's very accurate. I'm not challenging that at all. However, I come from, I think, I don't want to say a background, not an era, certainly, but I'm still, I think, all about the sniff test. And, I'm not a month later. Don't get me wrong. It's like we're not going to be any,
Is there mold on it? And does it smell fine? Great. Then
exactly.
let's eat it. That's
That's yeah.
Pat too. Pat, that's the school that Pat comes from as well.
But what is it? Oh, here we go. A lot of people will scoff the 4-day warning, but remember the smell test isn't 100% reliable. Duh.
Well, because
Thanksgiving
bacteria
dishes.
grows. Yeah, you can't smell
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. But some bacterias are good bacterias. Not those kind. Not those
Moving
kind.
on.
All right. Shoot, I'm slow today. I should have played like money or something for this. Is Cyber Monday obsolete? Is the question. This is two different things, right? So is Cyber Monday obsolete? And also, we spent a record amount of money on Black Friday. Now, remember, some people were saying, "Hey, if you have issues with the current administration, or if you have issues with bajillionaires or whatever, let's let our wallets do the talking or whatever." And
Well,
everybody, don't go out and spend money for a Black Friday or Cyber Monday. That was
our wallets talked all right.
That's right. That idea worked very poorly, it seems, because an analysis of things said a new record was set for online shopping on Black Friday. Jen, how much was that?
11.8 billion with a B as in boy,
Yep.
billion dollars. So not so you know what? Our wallets didn't talk. Our wallets were shouting and screaming
They
and
were screaming from the
celebrating.
mountains, send me. So last year it was 10.8 billion, which I'm guessing that's all also was a record. So up about another $1 billion from that. The peak that time, and this is oddly enough the exact 4 hour period that Jen was online, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Black Friday. We were spending $12.5 million per minute. Gee,
My gosh, we are
America.
disgusting humans. Where else but in America?
Yes. We also spent 6.4 billion online on Thanksgiving Day. So wow.
So,
And if
so the
the
question
last
is Cyber Monday obsolete? No, the spending continues. Here's the thing though, because
Mhm.
my mom was complaining about this last night because as soon as Black Friday came, but you got the deals on Thanksgiving too. So the same deals for the most part. Maybe there were some like super deals on Black Friday, but a lot of those sales continued to Saturday. And then starting on Sunday, people were promoting Cyber Monday. So yesterday was Cyber Monday, today's Cyber Monday, and the prices are not that different at all. Like there's not any like my mom and I have not seen any like ultra special deals.
Right. Well, the cruises, decided that we were going to participate and try to not spend money over the weekend. I think not so much as a statement, but just to see if we could possibly do it. And this cruise right here failed.
Well, yeah, you just told me you went to Costco for 2.5 hours and spent a bunch
Now,
of money.
Costco, that doesn't count. That's not part. That's not no Costco. I don't think counts as. Uh,
How does it not count?
well, it wasn't online. It was in store.
Okay, well we're
You're
talking.
right. You're right.
All right, we're moving
Yeah.
on. You
That
know,
was it.
people have
I did wonder about that when I was like, well, I've got 2.5 hours in Costco. I can either sit there in the plastic chair, buy all the tires, or go buy stuff. So plan B is the one that won. I know I'm being lazy with my sound bumps today.
I know,
So
seriously. Usually we would have some kind of Christmas song here.
the best Christmas songs of all time. And the question is posed, are these the best Christmas songs of all time? This is from something called timeout.com. They put together a ranking of the 50 best Christmas songs of all time. Let's go to the
Top 10?
let's go to the losers. Yeah.
Top 10.
Well, I'm trying to see. Well, let me do just a smattering of these because they had the top 20 here. Christmas Tree Farm by Taylor Swift popped up at number 16. Kelly Clarkson's Underneath the Tree. A lot of people like that one. That was number 15. Paul McCartney's Wonderful Christmas Time was number 14. All right. Other than that, not a whole bunch in the top. So the top 10 though, starting with number 10, Elton John's Step Into Christmas, which I think, did I always do that joke when we were on the air? Oh, Elton, look what you stepped in. Ooh, check your shoes.
It's Christmas.
He stepped into
Oh
Christmas,
my
right?
gosh. White Christmas by Bing Crosby is number 9. Number 8, Baby It's Cold Outside, Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong. The
The
Power
Power of Love by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. This must have been a British thing, a UK thing. There's no way anybody here said Frankie Goes to, I didn't even know they had a Christmas song.
I didn't even know The Power of Love was by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. I thought that was
It's a different Power of Love. You've got Huey Lewis and the News' Power of Love. I think you've got Power of Love, Love Power by Luther Vandross. And apparently Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
All right.
Feliz Navidad, number 6. Darlene Loves Christmas, Baby Please Come Home. That's a great song. Number 5. Ariana Grande's Santa Tell Me, number 4. Where do they get these things?
I don't know. This is a bologna slices list. Fairy Tale of New York.
Stop.
What?
Stop.
I don't even know that.
Stop it. You calm down and you get rid of that face, because that, as a Pogues fan, I know I'm like alone here.
Do I know this song? Do they play it on the radio?
They play it on the Christmas stations, not like the Christmas stations on the radio, but if you go to the Christmas stations, Fairy Tale of New York is Christy McCall singing with the Pogues. That is a fantastic song.
Okay.
But it's not very well known, which is why I don't understand this list.
I don't understand.
That came in at number 3. You need to listen to it. I think you'll enjoy it.
All right. Number 2 is Last Christmas by Wham. And by the way,
yeah. Oh, Whamageddon.
Today is the first day of Whamageddon, which means it's a little game that you can play where you try to avoid hearing Last Christmas between the dates of today, December 1st, and Christmas Eve. If you hear it accidentally, then you're out of the game. You're out. You can get your friends together and try to play it and see who wins.
Right. And you're not allowed to cheat and just stay in your house for the entire 20 odd days.
Yeah.
You got to get out there.
What's the number 1 song?
The number 1 song, well, you knew what it was going to be, right? I would have actually said White Christmas, just because, I don't know, that's the classic of classics, if you ask me. But
this list is not Christmas classics.
It still doesn't say how their ranking was put together, but the number 1 song, Mariah Carey and her $2.5 million a year song, All I Want for Christmas Is You.
I did not know she made $2.5 million in royalties. She's put out hundreds of songs. She only needed to do this one.
Mm-hmm. Well, if she wasn't quote Mariah Carey already, it may not have done as well as it's done.
Right.
But
Right.
All I Want for Christmas Is You. It says The Economist says Mariah brings in more than 2.5 mil a year. Some estimates claim the annual royalties are more than 3 million, which it says the line here. It's a little ironic, since the song is about someone not caring about materialistic aspects of the holidays as long as they can be with their special someone. And Mariah Carey has not been known for not being into materialistic things.
Here's the thing that they're saying about the song, which is true. The song isn't fading with time. It's getting more and more popular because it hit number 1 on Billboard Hot 100 for the first time in 2019, because somehow, somewhere it got brought back. And it's been on the number 1 list every year for 6 years. And really, it's going to be 7 years.
In 2021, it became the first and only holiday song to win the Recording Industry Association of America's Diamond Award, which recognizes 10 million sales and or streaming units in the United States.
First and only.
Yeah.
Mariah Carey. There you go.
What are your thoughts on that song, Jen?
I mean, you know what? I like hearing it during the holidays. I'm not going to lie. I like it. People can say they hate it, but you know every word. You're going to sing it. It puts you in the holiday spirit, whatever.
My favorite, well, I think that if I had to pick one, it would be any of the Vince Guaraldi, Charlie Brown Christmas songs. All of those I think are really great.
Oh.
Some of them are instrumentals and stuff, but there are other, we'll get into that when we get closer to the.
I like Christmas songs.
I know you do. I know you do. All right. Question of the day from when were we here last? Wednesday.
What food could you eat every single day and not get sick of?
I'm going to go, for me, honestly, it is the simplest thing. It's the simplest of the Italian foods, spaghetti and meatballs from Calabria up the street every day. It's terribly unhealthy. Don't make that face.
You could eat spaghetti and meatballs every day and not get sick of it?
No question.
Really?
No question.
For me, ice cream is probably a good one for me because there's so many different flavors too.
Mm.
Okay, here's what people said. Anne, she said Mexican food. Rebecca, she said David, her husband's homemade pizza. If
Oh,
pizza,
okay.
I don't know that I get sick of that either. Matthew said sushi, which
There's something wrong with that answer.
I paused there. I love sushi, but I don't know if I could eat it every day.
Jan, not Jen, Jan, two things I do eat every day. My breakfast is all bran buds, Greek yogurt, and blueberries, and an apple a day, because that keeps the doctor away, evidently.
Yeah. Becky said
Sparta's Pizza.
Sparta's Pizza.
Have you had Sparta's Pizza?
Have you not?
Is that the one in Kirkland?
No.
Where is the Sparta's Pizza? Help me
There's,
out here.
there's one in Linwood on Highway 99. There's one right here in Bothell on Bothell Way. Oh, it's
Oh,
so
okay.
good.
I know what you're talking. I haven't. All right. I'll try it. I've had no reason to go out of my way.
Go out of your way. It's worth
Okay.
it.
Paul says fish tacos. Ina, chocolates.
That would be a good one. Like I could eat a little nugget of dark chocolate every day.
Yeah, Ann also said chocolate, and Corey also said pizza or Mexican foods. Look at Miriam's very specific answer.
Perfectly ripe Asian pears or vanilla coconut yogurt. I love Asian pears.
I don't think I could argue with those.
Asian pears are delicious. I need to get me some of those.
Randy said French fries. Sonia says peanut butter. Peanut butter, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good one. Marilyn and Anna Marie said lobster. Okay.
Oh, that's expensive, but yeah, good.
Bougies. Brad said nachos. You said Matthew already for pizza. Susie said spaghetti. So Susie's with you. Susie.
Yeah. Some people might say that's a little bit, I don't know.
Heavy.
Well, it's heavy, but also that's like, as far as your Italian dishes go, that's kind of bottom of the barrel there. I spaghetti and meatballs, but
Chris said waffles.
okay.
Laurel, I like this one because I do like me a salad, any kind of salad. So if you had a salad every day, that's an easy food to eat every day without getting sick of because you can vary it up. And it's good for you.
It's good for you. Yeah. Nancy, this is my favorite answer. I'm sorry. And it's not going to change.
I couldn't even believe it when I read it. Nancy, I love you for this.
Every day of her life, Nancy would eat brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts.
I responded to her comment and said, do you toast them and put butter on them too?
You don't put butter on them. We've had this discussion before. Don't even start with me, Jen Pirak. Butter.
Kim said mashed potatoes. Jenny said ice cream. And the most popular answer in this little survey that we did, Chris, Heather, Jennifer, Jody, and Rita all said tacos.
I can't really argue with tacos either, honestly.
It's pretty good.
Because you can vary them up. Miss Barb said lemon meringue pie.
Oh, yeah, Barb. We didn't mean
that's a good one as well. But the tacos, and you can vary them, like you said. But I don't know if that counts. If you could say, you had to say specific kind of tacos, or could tacos be fish tacos one day, chicken tacos, beef tacos?
I mean, tacos, it's like pizza, right?
Everything under the taco umbrella.
Yeah.
Is included. Okay. This is offensive to me.
Because you love this movie.
I do love me. And you know what? It doesn't actually diss on the movie, but the headline for this story is, are you sick of Love Actually? The internet is suggesting fresher holiday and Christmas movies. I could watch that movie every day.
Okay, but
because it's kind of like 5 little movies in one. There's 5 different storylines.
They're just saying maybe give some of these other Christmas movies that happen to be really good a chance. Don't always watch Love Actually.
Right. Well, but the ones that they're suggesting here, let me see. There's a couple on here that I would say okay to, but for the most part.
Well, let's go do the top 10. Number 10 is 8-Bit Christmas, which I've never seen before. Arthur Christmas, number 9. Tokyo Godfathers, number 8, which I haven't even seen these. Spirited.
Did you watch that?
I feel like I did. It has Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. That was out a couple years ago. It was pretty good. It was also a musical, so it was fun to see Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell sing. Number 6 is Office Christmas Party. That was fun and obnoxious.
For Aniston and Jason Bateman, yeah.
Number 5, Krampus. A boy who has a bad Christmas summons a demon. You don't want to watch that one, Jen. The Holdovers, number 4, Violent Night.
These are not Christmas movies. These are slasher movies.
Go ahead.
The Night Before, a great stoner comedic Christmas music. I mean, come on.
And what's Claus? I almost said Klaus. Claws, a great movie for the whole family. This again, I'm wondering if this is not something that they put in here to say boost clicks on their website. Like according to so and
They had
so.
Die Hard at number 15. I mean, that's a good one. All right.
But that opens up. What does that open up then? If you say Die Hard as number 15,
is it a Christmas movie or is it not a Christmas
this
movie?
is a Christmas movie.
Okay, let's get through these next couple stories. Oh my God. What is the deal with this? Like, what is this Harry Potter?
If you like the Harry Potter's movie, this was just a weird story I put in there. Somebody said this is actually James and Oliver Phelps. They're the twins who played Fred and George Weasley. And they revealed that, guess what? When we were shooting in the Great Hall for the Harry Potter movies, it smelled like stinky socks because of the hundreds of extras. Apparently, what does it say? Oliver said, quote, "It was just filled with people. There'd be so many smells. Even now, if I watch those scenes, I can still smell roasting or oiled vegetables, which is not a great smell. To look good for all the feasts and everything like that, they wanted all these turkeys and everything. But yeah, the elements I just think of are smelly socks pretty much." So did the food smell or did the extras smell?
I think all the combination of all the things smelled.
A combination.
Pewy, pewy, pewy. Why?
I just wanted to play it.
Okay. What is this? What is the deal with this? Kim Kardashian has been diagnosed with low brain activity.
Again, this might we put it.
Well, that's not any big revelation.
Well, that was why I wondered. We put this in here based on the headline, and is this a serious, like, oh my God, that's a scary thing? The latest episode of the Kardashians, Kim is shown to her with her doctor, who expresses concern about some recent brain scans. He says he sees a series of holes in her scans, which indicate, quote, low brain activity. Basically, her frontal lobe is, quote, less active than it should be. Apparently, that sounds scary, but it's not the end of the world. The doctor did say that these holes impact her ability to handle stress, which could be a problem with her for everything she has going on. You know what? A lot of the stress by the Kardashians, I think, is self-imposed. So
maybe a little bit. But here's the thing. Whatever they're doing something right, because they're all making a lot of money.
That's debatable. I mean, they're making a lot of money, yes. I don't know if they're doing anything right. The first group that I've found that are just famous for the sake of being famous, right?
Well, like I said.
Do you have a favorite of the Kardashians?
No, I do not.
All right. So earlier this fall, Kim said she had a little aneurysm, which she blamed on stress from dealing with Kanye. But she also said it's been there for years. There again, that seems like that self-imposed stress. And let's go to this thing here.
This is kind of a random question because we're at the point of the podcast where we ask a question of the day. That's part of what we do at the end of the podcast. We ask a question, we post it on Facebook.
You answer it.
Yeah, at CURT and Jen in the morning on the Facebook, so the Book of Faces.
We'll see how this one goes.
I know. I knew you were not going to love it.
No, I don't not love it. We never know how they're going to go. We put some questions up like nobody's going to comment on this, and we get like 100 answers.
Here's the thing about this. It was one of the weirder questions on Reddit, and I just wanted to see what our listeners/viewers, our audience would come up with for answers.
All right. What is something that's normal to have one of, but kind of strange or unusual if you have two of? The answers, a couple of answers to get you thinking. This person who said 2 toilets and 1 bathroom.
That would be weird.
And somebody else said divorces.
Somebody else said life insurance policies on other people.
Offshore bank accounts. I don't have any offshore bank accounts, let alone 2.
Phones. Like maybe people have a personal phone and a work phone, but.
Right. All right. So that's what we want from you. What's something that's normal to have one of, but strange to have 2 or more, I guess, of. And that is, that's the deal. And we will have your answers on Wednesday. Is that when we're back?
Yeah, we're back on Wednesday with a new episode. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And we can't wait to see you then.
All right. Congratulations on getting married, Jen.
Thank you.
I mean, on getting engaged.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't even call it engaged. We're gonna get married. We're getting married.
Well,
All right.
go ahead.
Make good choices, find joy, spread kindness, and
Laugh. Don't have too much stress like a Kardashian. Laugh. It's good for the soul.
have a good one, everybody. Thanks for joining us.